Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Are you feeling charitable? Then smash the subscribe button and the like button, and please do follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. Just about to take a shower, everyone. And then heroic Hollywood just dropped a bombshell on me with a very, I don't know how I should feel about this or how you should feel about this. It's your business how you feel about it. Keanu Reeves' Constantine sequel was scrapped due to Warner Brothers' plans. Let's give this a read and then we'll react to it. There are other plans for John Constantine's future that unfortunately don't involve Keanu Reeves. Plans for a sequel to Keanu Reeves' Constantine were scrapped because Warner Brothers had other plans for the character. Although Keanu Reeves' Constantine might not have been a completely comic-accurate adaptation of the Hellblazers comics, many fans still enjoyed the story. It told and how Reeves brought John Constantine to life on the big screen. The film's cult following has raised questions about if a sequel is possible, with director Francis Lawrence recently telling Slash Film that he'd even spoken to Reeves about reprising the role in an R-rated follow-up, which would have been great. This is what the director said. I think we all wanted to do it. It was successful enough. We wanted to make a responsible, more R-rated movie. By responsible, I mean we'd make a movie that wouldn't cost quite as much as the original, which we thought was going to be a PG-13. We worked on the sequel for a while. We have been talking about it recently. It's always stuck with all of us because we all love the movie, and especially realising there's a real cult following for this movie. It'd be fun to make. Keanu and I have actually talked about it, which is exciting. Unfortunately, that's where the good news ends. As the director revealed, the character isn't available for Keanu Reeves to come back to, as Warner Brothers has other plans for the character. Since it was recently announced that a Justice League Dark series is being worked on for HBO Max, it's likely John Constantine will have a role on that. It's not clear whether Matt Ryan, the star who currently plays the Warlock in live action, is being eyed for the HBO Max series. That's what I would like, by the way. Or if they'll go with a new actor. Either way, it's disappointing to see that Reeves' Constantine won't get a sequel. Here's the director again. Unfortunately, I don't even remember who has it, but with all these shared universes that exist now, with Constantine being a part of Vertigo, which is part of DC, people have plans for these shared universes. You know, possibly different Constantines and things like that. Right now, we don't have that character available to us for TV or movies, which is a bummer. We all investigated it, but I think it's kind of crazy when you have Keanu, who would love to do another Constantine, and us wanting to do another Constantine, and people are like, no, we've got other plans. We'll see what happens. Well, this is my opinion. I reviewed the film on this channel about a week ago. I thought it's a really solid film. I watched it for the first time before I reviewed it, by the way. I didn't watch it all those years ago. I like it. I think it's solid. I still think it has issues. I still think it's a kind of film you watch once and then forget about it. Listen, I'm actually happy that Warner Brothers have said they've got other plans for this character. And kind of the director of the original Keanu Reeves movie has said that maybe they're going to have one or two Constantines. That's exciting as well. I think because J.J. Abrams is in charge of Justice League Dark and he has plans for Constantine himself, I think this is why, because the man's so powerful, and he said, no, we're not doing the Keanu thing. And I think this is kind of telling with AT&T, Warner Media and HBO Max, where they want to be more comic accurate. And let's be fair here, Keanu Reeves is not a comic accurate version of Constantine, but Matt Ryan is. So personally, I'd much rather see Matt Ryan do it. I think we're in a multiverse, so there's no reason why they can't do that. It's bound to make money. Keanu is very, very popular again now. So I don't see why they can't do it at all. But it looks like for now, they're focusing on one or two versions of the character that are more comic book centric. And I'm down for that. So I don't think it's a no. I think it's a we'll see. And I know that Francis is probably frustrated about it because it would be an exciting thing, a low-budget thing, an R-rated thing. I'd like to see it. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see it. But if they've got these at least Constantine, there's live-action plans for Constantine. He's a very, very important character in the Justice League Dark world. And actually, after Matt Ryan lost his job after the first brilliant season of Constantine over on NBC Universal, I think it's been amazing that he's been on Legends of Tomorrow, potentially on J.J. Abrams' Justice League Dark as well. So I think it's great for Matt. He's worked hard on this character. He's a very comic book accurate version of the character. Although I would love to hear that Keanu's doing this movie, I think that's something that might have to be done in the future or not at all. But I'm happy that Warner Brothers do have plans for Constantine. So for me, it's bittersweet. But what do you think? Comment down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with the DC Daily. See you again soon.